We're back home in Milwaukee, our hometown, and there's a few more things we want to share with you that we love to do, and maybe you might want to check them out too. All right, another thing that we love to do when we're back in Milwaukee is swing dance. Actually, that's how Mark and I met.
Now, a normal person going swing dancing would wear long pants, but since I'm a Floridian and I'm always driving around in warm weather, I can't literally wear pants anymore, so I'm going swing dancing.
Woo!
Looking like this.
So every first Friday, our instructor Maureen from Jump and Jive Swing Dance Club has a live band. So that's where we're heading. We're going to catch up with a lot of our friends since we've been gone for about a year. And actually, I also recommend if you get in the Milwaukee area, if you love dancing, swing dancing, check her out. Maureen has a half-hour lesson before the live music starts at 8 o'clock. So if you don't know how to swing dance, who cares? Show up. It's just fun. So here I'm outside waiting for Mark. I know, this is getting a little old, but at least it's nice outside, so I can enjoy the evening. This is a September evening. Oh, ouch. Ooh. All right, careful on the picnic table. It's a beautiful September evening, and we're at Wisconsin State Fair RV Park right in the heart of Milwaukee. Really close to anything and everything you want to do. We're doing a lot of things that we actually really like to do when we lived here. So we're meeting tonight at the Botanical Gardens. Beautiful gardens, but special on Thursday night. They have live music. We're going to see Reverend Raven and the Chain Smoking Altar Boys. It's a blues group. Love to dance to them. So here we go. Fun night. Each summer, the Milwaukee County Park System has over 200 live performances at about 8 different parks throughout the county, and they're all free. So if you happen to be in Milwaukee in the summer, you definitely want to check this one out. This is at the Botanical Gardens. It's a beautiful setting. Another thing we like to do is go to Tosa Fest.
Yeah.
With our friends, of course. Just 2 miles from the Wisconsin State Fair Park is Wauwatosa. This city is part of the Milwaukee metropolitan area, and there's so much to do. They have some great restaurants to hang out in, and in September, there's Tosa Fest. Wauwatosa also has a great farmers market every Saturday from May through October. This day I went with my daughter. And now there's the adventure to our favorite pizza place. So today we're heading out on our bikes again. And this time we're going to take you to our favorite pizza place. I should say Mark's favorite pizza place.
Transfer Cafe.
Transfer Cafe. So it's a beautiful fall day, and we decided to ride our bikes rather than drive over there. So we're going to take the same Hank Aaron Trail heading towards Lake Michigan, and this time we're going to head south and kind of weasel through some neighborhoods.
You know why I could tell it's fall, honey?
How can you tell it's
I
fall?
want you pan down at my ankle here. I noticed when I was standing here, I could literally feel the wind on my ankle. And you'll notice as a model here, I know I'm smart enough to show you my nice thin ankle.
Oh my gosh.
Not my fat, swollen one from when I injured my leg.
Little dancing injury.
Dancing, you know. But in the distance, if you hear that roar, one of the cool things that's staying at the State Fair RV park that we're staying at right now is there's all sorts of things to do. And you know, if you stay here during the time when Summerfest is during the summer, awesome 2 weeks to participate in that. You cannot normally stay here during the state fair because this is so busy with people that actually are running the state fair. But like today now is one of the weekends over those trees in the distance there. I don't know if you can hear the roar. It's the Rusty Wallace experience where you can actually sign up and drive a stock car on the whatever the race car track is called there and just roar around to your heart's content.
How fun is that? Woo, I wouldn't do it though. Mark might.
I'm too cheap.
You're too cheap.
So I don't know how they limit these speeds because, you know, there are a lot of people that think they can drive something like this, but they really can't. And I don't know who owns these, if these are cars that were has-beens. You know, we could check that all out before we post anything. This guy's the fastest here. It's number 46. These are, I'm thinking that in their day, these were full-blown, expensive race cars in whatever class racing this is. I mean, I'll go out on a limb and make myself look stupid on YouTube. I mean, let's say that these are like some class of NASCAR. If you look inside these things, they're all tubular frame and everything. So at some point in the life of this car, it was the real McCoy. Like I said, this guy's driving the Delta. Okay, this is like my grandma's driving this one. And it's number 46 in the Rusty Wallace experience. He's out front today on October 5th, 2019. Did I get the date right? See those stands up there? I would sit up there. I would sit up there with my dad. It's one of the things me and my dad did together. Went to Indycar Races.
So here we are back on the Hank Aaron Trail, heading east. So as we're coming down the Hank Aaron Bike Trail, we actually go past the Veterans Administration Hospital. I don't think we can see it. Can't really see it from here, but right over here, you can see they're doing some restoration on some of the old buildings. Absolutely beautiful. This is the Soldiers' Home, and it's a National Historic Landmark, which was established in 1867. President Lincoln actually signed legislation to create a national system of homes for disabled veterans, and this Soldiers' Home is one of the 3 original in the country. So we're going to take a little detour off the Hank Aaron Trail and weasel our way through, and you can see how close we are to the Miller Stadium where the Milwaukee Brewers baseball team plays. Do you know who they are, Mark?
Yeah, it's an oblong ball like this, and you hit it with these canes.
Are you sure about that?
Not really. I'll look it up. What's it called? Foosball?
Here's Mark doing his good deed, helping tourists with their photographs. What a nice guy. That's why I married him.
Here's Suzette approaching Miller Park. What the heck are you doing here?
Oh my God. Are you that famous YouTuber? Can I ride with you? Let's go.
All right.
So we came on the west side of the Miller Stadium, and we're going to head over to the east part of it, and that's where we're going to pick up the Hank Aaron bike trail again.
So I don't know if you caught that, Sue, back there, but I didn't get a chance to tell you this. I'm undertaking some Ironman training, so I just wanted to get a little bit of it in there.
Well, that looked hard. I think you'll be okay with it. More barriers. Nice. The form of baseballs. Mark.
Oh boy! This training for a marathon's tough. I miscalculated a little bit coming in between these. Hey! At least this stuff fell off in the right order, and then I don't get mixed up putting it back on. That's pretty good. All right, let's go. I got a lot of training to do. I got 2 or 3 pounds I got to get rid of before the marathon. We're going for pizza though, aren't we?
So now we're on the east side of the stadium. We're gonna go around and pick up the Hank Aaron Trail. So this is where we actually pick up the Hank Aaron Trail again. And from the Wisconsin State Fair Park, the RV park, where we're situated with our rig right now, it's only like about a 2-mile hike down the Hank Aaron Trail to get to the Miller Stadium. And now we're heading down 2nd Street towards Transfer Cafe. And if you're from the Milwaukee area, you're going to recognize the Allen Bradley Clock Tower ahead. It's the world's 2nd largest 4-faced clock. It's 280 feet high and 40 feet wide. On foggy evenings, it can easily be mistaken for a full moon rising over the lake. Here we are. It's like being home.
I like to use this one because it's got good combinations, 0, 0, 0, and I don't think anybody, I mean, they're going to think of numbers, not zeros.
This building actually was the transfer pharmacy, and it's awesome that they left a lot of the stuff the way it was. This is what they sold back in the day there, big time pharmacy, stationery, candy, ice cream. So the reason this is called the Transfer Cafe is because the county bus depot is right across there, and that's where a lot of the transfers are made.
Can I sit there, honey? I feel backwards sitting where you put me.
It's okay for me to be back?
Well, you always sit that way, so it probably feels better, right? This feels better for me. So, here's a place that's known for its pizzas, but this is one healthy looking Bloody Mary with a beer chaser. So, I'm telling you, sometimes you just don't know where the classics are going to be. I'm going to dive into this shortly, honey, so you got to turn the camera off.
And this is actually one of the things we like to do is read And ignore each other.
Like we always say, we like to be in the same place, have a sandwich at a cafe or a pizza, and be with each other, but ignore each other. But it's just great to still be together.
Kind of cool to see all the different art murals and things happening in Milwaukee. And these koi fish are really beautiful and interesting. I read that there's an artist that started painting the koi fish about 10 years ago, all over the east side of Milwaukee. He was an unknown street artist, but that eventually they did find out who the artist is. He said the koi fish is a symbol of harmony and love. He decided to put them where people gather, like artists or free thinkers or just people who think differently. So it's pretty cool that he decided to put them in two places by Transfer Cafe.